Alright guys, I'm going to try to do a startup on this thing, which it looks like a rat's nest of wires here. I need to get my fuel pressure working. I don't have no boost. My exhaust is straight up. I'm just going to fire it just enough where it fires and then shut it off. I don't have no air horn on it. I did blow all the crap away, so I'm going to stuff the trash in the motor. Alright, here goes. I need to set my position sensor first. Here, you can see the world. There. Shut it off. Okay, I need to energize my fuel pump. Well, she didn't fire on the first one. De-energize my fuel pump. I'm sure I probably lost the prime. So, sounds like I'm getting a blowback or something. It looks like an exhaust valve. Strange sound. Hopefully I didn't get no water in it when I was pressure washing it. Try not to. Sure sounds like it's got a blowback sound to it. Alright, we'll come back. Smell diesel fuel. Smell diesel smoke, so maybe it fired. Why my fuel pressure gauge is funky. Not enough here. There it goes. 9, 10, 11. And the pump should be putting them up. 15 pounds off. I'm probably sure I need to bleed it. 18, 14, 15, there we go. It kind of primes itself in that filter, but not a pump. I turned it over with air in it. Give it one more shot. We don't have enough battery. It's decent smoke smell, so it must be firing. But it definitely sounds like it's got a valve stuck open or something. Motor sat too long. Because I can hear a lack of compression. when it turns over. So that's not good. All right, well, we'll come back when I make sure my injector pump's getting power and stuff. This is kind of a rat's nest here. But first I'll check, make sure I've got prime. I'll prime it tomorrow and come back, see how it does. All right, guys, stay tuned. And this is what I'm watching for my gauges. Yeah, it's a oil pressure gauge, but pressure's pressure. But yeah, I had to make sure I was getting fuel pressure. I didn't want to crack it and get any fuel on my floor, so, which that's what I'll be doing tomorrow, I'm sure. But yeah, see, open hole and no boost. But I've got to get an intercooler to go up front, and I'm going to run my tubes in up through here and up through here for the boost. The exhaust's not going to be like that. It's going down. It's going to get a side pipe on the passenger side, or a stack, not a side pipe, but it is a side pipe. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. All right, guys. I think I figured out what my problem was, and it was really simple on my harness. And I did actually figure out how to remove the PCM, because I don't know if I told everybody, but my PCM is fried. And the truck ran good before, so. But after going through things, I found that I was missing a ground on this side. You got two grounds that hook up to your battery on the passenger side, two big, large grounds. And I was hooking one up because I had the computer over on the other side of the truck here, and that was the only one I noticed. And then I thought for a second, and I remembered today that there's two of those. Well, I hooked it up, went in and turned my key on, and my wait to start light popped right on. So I've been turning it over and over and over, and I turned it over just long enough to, I don't know if y'all see that towel underneath here. I forgot to put, I pulled a, what do you call it, Cletus McFarlane. Forgot to hook up the return tube, oil return tube, or the oil supply line on his case, I guess. But yeah, I forgot to hook my oil return line back up on the turbo. So I only lost about half a cup. I was trying to prime the injectors, but yeah, you know, things happen. And this looks terrible. I mean, it's a horrid, scary mess, but I just saw the check engine, the wait to start light pop on, so I know, and I heard the relay click in my injector pump, so that was something I wasn't hearing. So I've got the wires hooked up enough where she'll fire up, but I've got to hook up my oil return line first, and I need to get me a plate to go over the intake, just in case for some reason I got too much fuel in the cylinders or whatever. No telling. I did turn it over quite a bit, but the relay wasn't clicking on the pump, so I was barely getting any trickle for my my bleed. So I think it was probably coming through from my pump, and I had to I have to remove my fuel filter and change its location, because it's hitting right on my my pressure line is hitting on my master cylinder, which I can 90 it out at an angle and it'll be fine, which is that's what I'll probably do, because it bolts right on top of the intake right there in them two bolt holes, and it fits underneath that master cylinder great. But my the very top where my wires connect on that sensor right there, just touched the bottom of the master cylinder, and that's because the cab is starting to settle. I mean, I could probably remedy it by, you know, adjusting my cab a little bit, but I'm just gonna put a 90 on that thing and 90 it out. But we are getting close, guys, and we're gonna crank it up just as soon as I fix one of the oil leaks. And find me a longer piece of tube. I've got this one bent and welded and painted. It's ugly, but it'll work. I need a little bit longer piece of hose right there, and that's what I'm searching for. All right, guys, we'll come back when I go to fire it off. I know we can't forget to turn the camera on when that time comes. We've all been waiting for this for a long time. Yeah, see, I got my cluster, and this is a nasty mess in here too. Everything's hooked up. So I'm going to chop a lot of this out of here it's not needed. But I do want my blinkers and my key switch and my horn wires, you know, things like that. And I'm gonna dissect this out and get the tack out of it. I pretty much have gauges for everything else. Temperature, oil pressure, boost, all that. Fuel pressure. So that's what we're up to. We're getting close to starting it. So hold your breath, stay tuned, and we'll come back after I get this tube on here. All right, guys, thanks for watching. All right, guys, here goes the scary moment. I'm pretty sure I got all my wires hooked up right. I'm hoping I do anyway. We'll find out in a second. And then let's see, I need to make sure where my block of leaks goes. Just in case. Alright, here goes. Alright, I did my fault position sensor just in case. I forgot to do it. Okay, we'll have my relay grounded for my starter. That should do it. One more time. I like my wait for lights coming on, my fuel pump turning on. Well, it did. Okay. Alright, here goes. Can you believe that? Alright, the beast is alive. Alright, guys. That was a true, there you go, high five. That was a true start from sitting, oh God. I guess I must have primed it, or I didn't lose prime, because I didn't have no power going to the pump the other day, and I turned it over and over and over and over and over. And you heard it, it must have been primed, because with the right power going to that pump, it fired right off. All right, I'm happy, happy, happy. The beast is alive. All right, y'all heard it. I'm tickled. Hey, at least I got some things to be happy about today. All right, guys, that was with the key. And you can see what I've got here. This is just a mess. This stuff's just plugged in. I was trying to make sure I get my check engine light to, not check engine light, sorry, my wait to start light to come on, which it made my pump come on and everything, so everything's working good there. But I have to dissect a lot of that stuff because a lot of that's not needed. It's just a rat's nest. But I do want to keep a lot of it because it's my rear tail lights and brake, you know, brake stop for trailer brakes, all that stuff's in here. And it looks like a rat's nest on it. And there is a way that I can eliminate every bit of it and make this engine start with one harness here. Just the engine harness and the ECM, which I might do because I really don't need a lot of this. And I mean, there's just one harness right here going down, and I could eliminate a lot of this, but we'll see. I'm happy it started. I didn't have no scary moments. Didn't need that piece of wood down there. I didn't think the VP44s would blow off or run away, but you never know. I turned it over a lot the other day. I was getting a little bit of smoke out of the pipe, but like I said, I didn't have no power going to the injection pump, so, or I didn't have no ground, sorry, no ground going to the pump. Here was the second wire right here. Make sure you use your grounds. I knew it was a ground problem because my wait to start light was glowing with the key off, just lightly. So I knew it was back feeding somewhere, just had to find it. And I remembered I only had one ground in this harness over here that I'd hooked up. Didn't realize the other one came from, I guess it comes from the ECM underneath there and goes across here in the front and then grounds to the fender well right there. Right here, yeah, there we go. And I forgot that one, so hey, that's it. And I do have a, you know, straight pipe and the turbo is not hooked up. But yeah, we're good to go. Not quite, but we heard it run in there. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And y'all have a good day. I know my day is nice. I'm enjoying it.